Slongi, what are we watching today with the fans?
Today we're watching the top 10 most spoiled kids in the world.
So I'm pretty sure you're not going to be on that
I'm
list because you're probably 12th, 13th in the world, something like that. I hope. But Liam's going to be on this list.
He's at least second place.
Let's see what they have to offer for us, right?
Yes.
From the spawn of celebrities to spoiled suburban brats, there are a ton of kids
Oh,
out there who
that's
just
Liam.
don't know how good they have it. Here are the top 10 most spoiled kids on the planet today.
How did you say her name,
Sorry,
Slongi?
Cruz,
I don't know, but for the record, if Liam's not second place or higher, don't forget to like and subscribe.
daughter of A-list celebs Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes, has everything a little girl could dream of and more. She's basically the poster child for spoiled celebrity children at this.
Is she? She has the jacket and she's doing like
A pink jacket, and she's like,
you got to be careful when you're doing this gesture, Slongi. I mean, that sort of made like the Third Reich. The right hand. Third Reich, you know, the Hitler's grip, like that's sort of what she's doing. She's really like flagging a cab, right? It's just an incorrect interpretation of her gesture. I think her mom's just about to like open hand like that.
Point. Little Suri recently received a life-size play.
A life-size playhouse. I'm not saying we have a playhouse in our backyard. We don't. But we have a play set that is equally like, and we're not even.
it's life-sized, and yeah.
I mean, I guess Missy Stu's prettier than that Katie Holmes girl, so maybe that's why we have one.
House worth $24,000, complete with running water, electricity, and heat for Christmas from her parents. The house stands 8 feet tall and features an intercom system.
You don't need an 8 feet tall room when the person using it is 2.5 feet tall. That'd be like me having like a 17 feet tall room. That would be nonsensical. Silly, yes. Approaching stupid, perhaps.
Yeah.
Connects to the main house. The little tyke is known to have a very specific and detailed Christmas list every year. And
Does this sound like Liam? This might be the girl version of Liam. Liam writes his Christmas list.
Liam's hair's a bit closer to the dirty blonde side, I'd say.
Yeah, I didn't mean it looked like Liam. I meant the fact that she has a detailed list for Christmas.
True.
I want these 876 things.
And I don't tend to have
and
one.
even asked for her own puppy with a sparkling pink collar and dog tag. Her mom, Katie Holmes, has said you cannot miss any item on that list because if you screw that up, that's years and years of hearing about it.
So, I'm going to call BS in this
From-
one game.
From who? Santa Claus?
No. I mean, yeah. Like Santa Claus would have to say, I can't believe I brought all this stuff. I dropped one item to a kid that really needed it. But how about this, Miss Holmes? Mrs. Holmes? Mrs. Screw, whatever the hell you call yourself. How about you teach your child to be grateful she's spoiled? Maybe she only gets 721 things on the 722 list. And maybe if she says, I can't believe you forgot that thing, and then maybe you go like, do you know what, the other 721? We're giving that crap away. Just because you were born doesn't mean you deserve anything.
And then probably therapy. Suri even has a team of seamstresses responsible for sewing a line of custom dresses designed by Mommy Katie. Her wardrobe is known to be worth over $3 million and includes brands like Dolce & Gabbana, Chloe, Gucci, and Juicy Couture. She's been seen several times in what is known to be one of the most expensive toy shops in the world.
That doesn't mean she was buying expensive toys. She spent all her money on her wardrobe. Every person who's 2.5 feet tall should spend 3. I'm glad she's not 5 feet tall, Slongi, or her wardrobe would have cost $6 million.
Theo Schwartz, and recently had the privilege of staying in Cinderella's Castle Suite in Disney World, which was originally built for Walt Disney's family and is usually only reserved for special events. Apparently the cost of staying there is priceless, but
Do you know what, Slongi?
How did you get in there?
Well, firstly, it's priceless. There's no price.
Oh, that makes sense.
We could spend the night there as long as no one came in and disturbed us. Like, like, how much did you guys pay for it? We paid nothing. It's all
Priceless.
The word, how do they use priceless? Words, math, bit.
But somehow, Mom and Dad found a way. What a lucky girl.
You know, if your dad's Tom Cruise, Slongi, he married another actress, whatever they call themselves now. It's if your dad's Tom Cruise, one of the most famous, pretty well-off actors in the world. There's very few hotels that will not give you the special room.
This is no regular hotel.
Prince George is the crown jewel of the royal family. With a cute little face like that, it's
A cute little face you wouldn't get tired of punching. Am I right? We do not punch people, Slongi.
no wonder he's so spoiled.
We occasionally punch people. Because
And
if there's anyone on this list so far that deserves to be spoiled, the guy's already a prince. Let's give him a horse, a shield, maybe a girl in a tower, and he can climb up her hair. And you know what? It makes it. Someone already wrote this story. We're not claiming credit for the story.
The little prince even has his own trust fund called Plank Bridge, which he'll have access to when he gets older. He's
So it's like lots of people have trust funds who are wealthy. This is not particularly good because he's a prince. It's just wealthy people put their money in that, so when the kids grow up, their wives can't touch it. What? Oh,
good advice, Stu. Thanks.
we don't give any advice on
You
this
just
vlog.
gave advice to me.
I accidentally gave Slongi advice. I hope he forgets it.
received thousands of gifts over his lifetime, and he hasn't even reached 5 yet. Last year, he was
He's not even
So,
5. And he's
Liam
just
is a prince in Castle Stew. As you're a prince, you're the heir apparent. But he's had 1,000 gifts and he's 5. It's only 200 gifts a year. 4 a week. Did he not?
Actually, it's
3.8 a
not
week?
yet 5, so over 200 gifts a year.
It's pretty close to the
250 at most.
4 a
say.
week. Every other day he gets a gift. Liam gets gifts every day. He's like, what's above a prince, Slongi?
Well, not a king, because that's what you are.
Oh, maybe
You're
I
above
could be
the-
emperor then, right? And he could just be a king of one of the
Yeah, you're the emperor.
received an iPad for Christmas.
He's the
and is
king of
asking
the
for a
shafts.
space rocket, as well as a model of a
limited
helicopter.
showers. And then
He's
here,
the king of
well,
the
you probably
showers.
missed this part because I was speaking while I was explaining.
Me too.
He asked for a model helicopter, right?
What's the life size?
He's no, it was a model. so he's got like all these gifts. He could ask for a real helicopter. He, I believe, is the future king of the United Kingdom. Even though he's 5, he's like, hey, grandma, dad, you guys have got your own helicopters. Can I also have a helicopter? And they go, of course. You are a prince. All princes should have helicopters.
Yes.
Helicopter worth up to 100 pounds. He's a huge fan of airplanes and helicopters. For his 2nd birthday, he received 706 gifts, more than any member of the monarchy, including a toy wombat and
Well, that's because everyone else in the monarchy, when they were 2, like when the queen was 2, things weren't even invented, Slongi. There's lots of things that weren't invented, lots of things that were invented, but
amphibious boat, a possum skin cloak, a
I would love, like I want a partridge in a pear tree, but see if that was unavailable, Slongi, a possum skinned cloak. Now, we have possums in America here. I think people don't like possums a huge amount.
Yeah, they don't.
But, should we skin them and wear them? Disney, I did that.
personalized surfboard, a bike, and sheepskin boots. On his
I
Did
love
they say sheepskin? Did they cut off the skin of some sheep?
that. Slongi, I was thinking that and I was like, I'm going to use this and it's just to drink so I don't finish my statement. And then Slongi's like, hell yeah,